strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We got our ride out till we break up all them hundreds fold.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just the Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later.
Freak, what's good? You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, Freak.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson and Iguodala. Best comes in for Tim Duncan. And Freak subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Parker against Curry. Thompson in the corner. Kept alive. Here's Ezeli, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Thompson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Spurs.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Parker against Curry. Parker kicks to Freak. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. Iguodala with the steal. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. That puts them in the lead.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Here's Charles. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Curry. 23 points his last outing, and stolen by Aldridge. Parker kicks to Freak. Leonard with no one around. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the idea of setting the screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. McLemore's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. From deep. And it's Freak missing. The Warriors trailing. Here is Livingston. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
And it's Green missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's McLemore. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Freak kicks to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Over in the corner, Green. Here's West. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Charles in at 2 guard. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Green, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Green's got 7.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Hawks, he had an off game. He had 6 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. He never seemed to find his rhythm and ended with an abysmal shooting percentage. We'll see if he can bounce back here.
All right, Doris, thanks. What do you think held him back?
You know, he certainly didn't seem to have the same level of energy that we're accustomed to seeing. I mean, he just looked a bit fatigued out there.
Yep, mentally and physically. I mean, it wasn't just he was a step slow. He also seemed to get down on himself and lose his energy and enthusiasm and confidence. He needs to find a spark here tonight. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Iguodala. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Parker kicks to Freak. Inside, here's Duncan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Aldridge misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Iguodala. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. Curry can't get it to go.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Screen by Duncan. Parker passes to Charles. Dishes it to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. And count it from 19 feet away. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
And now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Second, Stephen Curry.
Well, this...
And through one half, it...
Yes, Kevin, here with...
Here we go, San Antonio.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about. Freaks checked in for San Antonio. Warriors trail by 19. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Verjao in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. And there's the feed to Verjao. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Verjao's got 11. San Antonio leading by 17. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Curry kicks to Verjao, and he gets it to go. Verjao's got 4 points in the quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Pass to Freak. The leaner inside, and the rejection by Iguodala. Passes it to Green, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain.